Alrighty, hello guys, welcome your faces back to another video on my channel. Today we are back with our supply ship building series, and today I'm actually going to be adding a bit of a winch or a crane type dealio to the back end. No idea how this is going to go, but essentially it's just going to be like a U-shaped crane that goes straight over the back edge right here that will allow us to drag things up the ramp at the back onto the ship, just in case we need it. So it's not going to be like a massive part of the ship, but if we need to drag something onto the deck from the back, we should be able to do it with the crane that we're about to build. So let's get it built. Alright, so the first thing that we actually need is a track. I'm going to go ahead and build this in pink to begin with, because I feel like that's how this is going to work. And essentially all I need to do is drag this all the way down to the end around there. Obviously, it would need to go a little bit further, but I think what we'll do is have it on a hinge so it can angle itself over the back a little bit as well. So it's going to have to be quite tall, but that's okay. So I need to build this on both sides, obviously. So let's go ahead and build it on this side too. There we go, all the way backwards to the back end like this. There you go. If you're wondering why I'm doing it in pink, it's because nothing else on the ship is that color. So when it comes to actually painting it, we can change it ourselves really easily. Alright, so from there, let's go ahead and do this on both sides. We'll actually have one of these guys go all the way down the back like this, and that is looking pretty good. Obviously, we are going to have to build a crane section onto this, so let's go ahead and delete this guy at the end, and we need one of these. Although, actually, let's not do it all the way at the end. Let's do it like a little bit away. There we go. So we've got that. Do we want it to angle itself? Probably. So we're going to need a hinge. Alright, here we go. Hinges, we could go with like a huge hinge like this one, or we can go with pivots. I'm thinking a hinge. Although actually no, pivots look better, don't they? Pivot, here we go. So we're gonna go with these guys. And I think I'm actually gonna try and go with 2. Which is weird, I know, it's a little bit strange, but that's okay. So let's go ahead and shove that onto there like that. These 2 are both gonna be powering the same thing, which is fine, and that doesn't look too bad. Alright, so from there, let's go ahead and build this up slightly like so. I am going to be angling these guys down like that, and I actually wouldn't mind adding something like this to the tracks themselves, so that they actually slide up and down, but I'm not so sure about that. Maybe I'll leave it just as is. That's okay. Right, so on this side, we're going to go and do this as well. There we go. Honestly, it's not really ever going to angle back this way, so actually, we can make this side either a little bit thicker or, like, cooler. I don't know how to explain it, but yes, this side can actually be built up. So let's go ahead and do that all the way across there, like so. And, well, we can't actually build it down to here, unfortunately. But we can do something along the lines of this. There we go. So that's going to be like that. Which is strange, I know, but might look cool in the end. Anyway, now that we've done that, let's merge these 2 together, and these 2 together as well. And we're going to have to do something along the lines of this to make that piece look okay as well. There we go. Alright, cool. That's not too bad. I think that looks okay. I am going to shove this guy... Actually, I'll shove this guy under here like this. Alright, that looks pretty good. And now we need it to arch over and work that way. Alright, so, I guess it's actually going to be quite tall. So let's go ahead and do something along the lines of this. And then we are going to just ramp it over, just like so. And that's going to be a really, really weird looking crane. It is, but maybe it'll work. Who knows? Alright, shove those 2 together. We're now going to essentially copy this and do the same thing a few times. And hopefully that'll look okay, maybe. Alright, do this one as well. There we go. Don't know what I'm going to do on the inside. Maybe I'll just copy it. Yeah. You know what? Let's just copy it. That looks kind of cool. Alright, grab these guys and shove this over the top. Same with this one. Shove it over the top. There we go. Delete those guys. Do this one up to there. And this one. I don't know whether we should actually have it go all the way up. Maybe we should just have it go to here and then send this across. Hey, there we go. And this one. Very nice. And that looks really weird. It does. It looks kind of strange. But at the same time, I think it's going to work out. Alright, so now that we've got that, let's go ahead and try and attach these guys together a little bit by doing something along the lines of this. It's like a little bit of like structural support, you know? It makes sense to have it. Alright, there we go. Leave 2, do that one. Leave 2 again, do that one. There we go. Do it again. Alright, and do it again one more time. Oh, there we go. Alright, cool. So, I'm thinking all of this should have been a different color to all of this, but that's fine. Let's go ahead and change the color to probably white. and see what that looks like. There we go. All right, I am missing a little piece right there. Oh, I can't actually fill that in. Never mind. So yeah, I think that actually looks pretty good. Nice. Okay, so from there, what are we gonna do? Well, we need a winch, of course. So let's go ahead and delete all of this. Grab a winch piece. Probably one of these, and actually delete these guys. And I kind of want to shove it into the center of there, but I don't know whether I'm going to be able to do that. So that pokes up above, but actually, if we delete all of these, and I put this guy down here, what if we actually have the winch go in there, like that, and then it somewhat fits in? I think that's kind of cool. I'm not gonna lie, it's a lot bigger than I expected it to be totally honest with you guys. It's actually a hell of a lot bigger than I expected it to be. But whether it works or not is a different story. So let's actually go down to this end. We'll get ourselves a helm, okay, which might be a bit strange, but that's fine. Go ahead and shove the helm into here, just like this, I think. And then we're gonna build it in. So that's gonna go there. This is gonna go here. And I'm gonna have one of these guys go like... In fact, actually, we're gonna do this. Aha. Aha. There we go. All right, cool, and this one. Very nice. Okay, so paint all the inside of this if we can. Just like this. Whee! And the top, I guess, I should have just made it red to begin with, but that's fine. So this is going to be our controller for the crane, I think. Yeah, I don't know. Is it weird to have it all the way down here? Or should it be controlled via the bridge? You won't really be able to see it from the bridge, so I don't think that makes sense. Anyway, let's go ahead and connect this up and see what happens. Okay, so up and down. Okay, I don't know which way around this should actually be. Up is like out, so we'll go with 1 for that. There we go. Oh, I've done it again. I keep doing this. So up on this one as well. All right, here we go. And then down is going to be on 2, so that's like in again, I'm assuming. There we go. I've done it again. What? I don't know what I keep pressing to bring that up. It never used to happen. Anyway, let's go ahead and shove this on there as well. Very good. And then we're going to have to sort out the rest of it too. So W and S is probably going to be for these guys. 1, 2, 3, and 4. I've done it again. I keep doing it. But that seems okay. Yes. And is that everything? That's pretty much everything except the winch. So we obviously need the winch to work as well. So 3 is going to be for winch in. 4 is going to be for winch out. And then 5 is going to be for winch on and off. Not that we're going to use that one an awful lot, I don't think. Right, okay. So now that we've got all of this, let's spawn it in and see what it does. Alright, so 1 is bringing it backwards, just like this. W is going to be able to angle it down, just like that, which is exactly what we need. And it doesn't actually reach out very far, but it doesn't really have to. And then S is for back over, but I don't really want it to be able to do that. So I might limit that. But yeah, all of that seems to be working fine. How do I check? Actually, I can just do this. There we go. So now we've got an anchor attached. Let's see what 3 does. 3 is up, 4 is down, and 5 is for on and off. Hey, nice. That's good. Alright, so I would like it to look a little bit more nice, I guess. So let's go to rocket boosters. We're going to go to these guys, and I'm essentially going to try and make these look good. So I'm going to shove this from here into there. Going to do the same thing on the other side, of course. There we go. And that looks pretty good. I wouldn't mind actually adding them into here as well. So if we do this on both sides, there we go. Do this and this, this and this, and there we go. I think that looks a little bit more structurally sound, I guess. I'm also going to actually do something along the lines of this, and obviously this. There we go. Not looking too shabby. In fact, I actually kind of like it. Alright, so we are going to need a clamp on this thing so that it doesn't actually angle over backwards. I am going to put it on both sides, and essentially it's going to go to here and here. And what this is going to allow it to do is have min value be 0 and max value be 1. There we go. Same on the other side. So just do this to 1, and you know what? That doesn't even need to be there. It doesn't need to be there. But I'm going to do it anyway. So let's do this and this. Attach this guy down to W and S. and this guy up to here as well. There we go. So, they're both connected. They don't really need to be there, but that's fine. And I think that's okay. Yeah. Alright, what do we do from here? I have no idea. Alright, so I think what we should actually do is have some ropes and stuff like that actually located somewhere. So I think we'll actually shove a bunch of ropes into here. So there's 3. I'm then going to leave a gap and do 3 right there. Rope. Here we go. It's literally just going to be rope as well. So let's get it in red. That's fine. Rope is going to be located like this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, 6 ropes. Do we need it to be like that? Probably not, but that's okay. All right, paint that little bit in there like that. That looks good. I am happy with this. So yeah, now we've got a crane just in case there's like a boat that needs pulling on. We can now pull it onto the ship. That's fine. Good. The other thing I'm going to do, just in case it is somewhat necessary, is add some rope anchors along the top of this as well. So let's go to this guy, and we'll shove it onto there like that. We'll do this guy as well onto there, and that's looking pretty good. And then I think I'll actually add some right here as well, just in case they are needed. Which, you know, they're probably not going to be needed ever, but that's fine. Okay, cool. I'm happy with it. Very nice. So, do we think it looks good from here? I honestly do. I think that looks pretty cool. I think it fits in, and I think it's going to work out quite nicely. If we go to the ship and we move it backwards, of course, let's go with 1. This is what it looks like moving backwards. Again, looks pretty good. Also, it's not going to be off balance at all because it's moving lengthways down the ship and there's no overhanging parts like a normal crane would have. So that's pretty cool. Then we're going to go ahead and have it come down. So if I press W, it does actually come down. I need that to be a sticky key, which it currently isn't, but that's alright. There we go. Yeah, not too shabby actually. And then if we need to use it, we totally can. Why has it done that? The trim is all the way up, so it should stay down. It is. So yeah, if we need to attach things to this, we can actually just attach a rope and then attach it to whatever we're dragging on. Excellent. So I think from there, I'm going to go ahead and say thank you guys very much for watching. I think we've built what I actually set out to build today, which is awesome. I think in the future, what I want to do is add some little holes down here, because I feel like this should have holes in it. That would be pretty cool. Anyway, for now, thank you guys very much for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed it, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Goodbye.